All right, so now let's get into how to be a great host on CLINK. This is material that we pulled from a blog article that we have on our website. But I'm going to basically just read through this and then expound as necessary. But first and foremost, to be a great host, you have to have an accurate listing. So this means no fluff, no added information that doesn't necessarily pertain to your piece of equipment. Be transparent and provide detailed descriptions of your item so that the renter knows exactly what they're getting. Some of the things that we see a lot of questions centered around are, lift capacity, specific heights for, either ladders or lifts. But when you can add, weight, width, lift capacity, certain specifications, those are the things that renters are looking for, because they need to know, can I get it through a gate? Is it going to reach a certain height? Is it too heavy to go on the area that I'm needing it for? Things of that sort. So those details are great to include in your descriptions. Competitive pricing. So obviously we provide suggested pricing within the app when you create a listing. That's going to give you a pretty good idea of what competitive pricing means on CLINK. But what you can also do is go through similar listings in your area and see what items that are like yours are going for. Having a competitive price for your item is going to create a better user experience for you, and it's going to create a better user experience for the renter. Thirdly, you're going to want prompt communication. Communication is key, especially in our industry and construction. We have schedules, we have time frames, we have things that we're trying to get accomplished. And if we're waiting, whether it's at the rental request period, when a renter puts in a request for your item, respond right away. Whether it's you can't fulfill the rental or you can, respond right away, because most your success is based upon your ability to promptly communicate. And when you do that, it really sets the tone for the rest of the rental, which we'll get into in terms of cleanliness as well. But your communication is going to set the tone for the way you interact throughout the rest of that rental period. So answer questions, concerns, be clear, be clear. Give clear directions on where the item is or how to use it. It's just communication is king. Fourth, flexible availability. So obviously we know that you may be using this item on and off, but the more you can make it available, the more success you're going to have, the more rentals you're going to have, the more positive ratings and reviews you're going to get, the higher you'll populate on search requests, things of that sort. So make sure that you have flexible availability. Go out of your way to provide service and do things that are extraordinary and unexpected for your rentals or for your renters. That'll go a long way and mean a lot to them. So maintenance and cleanliness. When you have a clean, well-maintained piece of equipment and it goes out in that condition, it's going to be treated better than if you send it out dirty and beat up. There's a psychological aspect to that when a renter gets in a dirty machine or a machine that's not well maintained, they're less likely to treat it properly, treat it with care, because in their mind, they're thinking, he doesn't care about it. Obviously, it's not a big deal if I treat it like junk. And then they're just going to, be less careful with it. So maintain a clean inventory, and then that's going to ensure that you get it back in better condition. It's going to give a better experience to the renter, which is going to again mean better ratings and reviews for you. Safety and security. So establish clear procedures for renters to follow when using your equipment. This goes back to the communication piece. Make sure that you're communicating expectations. You're going over safety protocols. You're giving them the instructions and guidelines that they need to properly use the item that you're exchanging. One of the things that we recommend is creating YouTube videos with you and your item, so that it either walks them through how to use it and definitely how to use it safely. If you don't want to create your own videos, you just do a search on YouTube, find one that you like, bookmark that, and then send that to all your renters so that they can have a clear 1, 2, 3 on how to use your item. Number 7, prompt payments. So as a host, you're paid through CLINK as soon as the rental is closed. And so what this means is, as soon as it comes back, go through the check-in process, make sure that you're closing the rental right away, so that then we can push that payment right to you and create a better experience. Reviews and feedback. So encourage your renters to give reviews and feedback, because again, if you have the most positive reviews of similar items in your area, that's naturally going to promote you to a higher status with potential renters, which is going to mean more rentals for you. And that's what we want. We want this self-policing system to really elevate those that are using the platform properly. And so ask for reviews and positive feedback, because that enhances your reputation as a great host. And then lastly, continuous improvement. Gain feedback from your renters. Ask them how their experience was. Ask them, was it everything that you wanted it to be? And then that's the standard. That's the bar that you need to maintain every rental. And then our recommendation is just go a little above that. So don't just meet expectations, but go above and beyond and go beyond their expectations. And that's going to go a long, long way with their experience. And then again, that just pours back into your life and into your experience, your rentals, your added income stream. And so those are just a few highlights on how to be a great host. Again, CLINK is built off of providing a platform and an opportunity for you as an owner to come in contact with renters in your area and have a great positive experience. But a lot of that, and I would say most of that, starts with you as a host.